Earthbound travelers, welcome to Will of the Dice presents Bloodlines. I'm Tyr the DM, the world's okayest DM, and I'll be your guide through this cacophony of clusterfuckery. I want to say thank you for your patience while we were getting started. Tech gremlins abound. Before we get started, we do have some announcements and such. First and foremost, we are for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Secondly, we are in no way, shape, form affiliated or associated with any TTRPG creators, publishers, or manufacturers. We're just a group of friends coming together to have our story and share it with you. Also, we do not encourage the use of nicotine, such as vaping, cigarettes, and stuff like that. We do it. We don't encourage you to do it. So don't do as we do. Unless you're an adult and want to do it, then you do whatever you want.
Be like me. I quit. You can too.
All right. Lock, Dices.
Dice. Hi, gamers. I'm Locke Clark, and I'm here to talk to you about our partners in this endeavor, Level Up Dice, fine purveyors of luxury dice for all your sexy dice needs. Are you a rogue? Do you like to stab people in the back so they don't see it coming? But are you at the same time bubbly and effervescent? Do you consider yourself to be goth? On the inside, dark as the night, black like the shadow on my soul, but on the outside, you like pastels. If you do, if you fit this category, I have the dice for you. New in the store over at Level Up, they have the Shadow Mask Pink Opalite dice. Now, the Shadow Mask glyphic pattern is reserved generally for the more spooky looking dice. It is a very dark, roguish, backstabby sort of feel of a glyphic pattern. And this time they've put it on a light pink, happy set of dice. So you should really go and check these out if that seems the sort of thing you'd be into. And to do that, you're going to use our portal because it makes us look good and you want us to look good. That portal is https://bit.ly/L, Will of the Dice, all one word. That's bit.ly/LUD, Will of the Dice. Go and check those dice out. Also, we would like to thank the musicians who are providing music for tonight's show. They heighten our experience and your experience. Those musicians are Michael Gelfi. They are Kevin MacLeod. They are Dwergar. They are Jeff Farber. Is that right? Did I get that one right? Yeah, yep. Jeff Farber. And Patrick Taylor, our very own Peculiar Patrick.
Thanks, Pants. All right. Also, we have one set of dice left to give away. We will be giving those away tonight. Those dice are provided by Red Panda Dice and Delights. So a big shout out to Siri Cat for making that happen. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Siri.
Thanks, Siri. All right. I'm a little flustered. I had some tech gremlins and it threw me off my game. So it'll take me a minute to get into my groove. But we're going to get going. Let's go ahead and get them introductions out the way.
Hi everyone, I'm Alice, and I have never been called out by a set of dice so hard in my life before. Like, where were those when I was playing Dandy? Either way, tonight I am playing Winter, a half-tabaxi, half-orc, whose father was one Croc Shadowstalker from the first season of Will of the Dice. She has blue-gray fur covering her body and bright, brilliant, light blue eyes, and she just likes hitting things with her sword. And she's now she's had fun in a generational way. And you can find me on Twitter at Cap and Cuppy Cake.
Hi everybody, I'm Christina, and I'm the voice of Tiami Frostmane. She is the current Minotaur princess. Really entitled and spoiled, but on her spirit quest and trying to find out if she has what it takes to rule. And you can find me on Twitter at TMOrskaskula.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley. I'm going to be the voice of Kalira tonight. My pronouns are she, her, and so are Kalira's.
Fuck!
Kalira is 2'8", a halfling in appearance but with gnomish ears, and fangs where her canine teeth should be. She has curly purple hair. I apologize, my dog is barking at everything in case you can hear it. Life of the Great Pyrenees, what are you going to do? She is the spoiled daughter of Tannen and Physic, great heroes who helped fight the Battle of the Demon Bride. And she's just trying to find her way, so to speak. She's trying to figure out who she is, where she fits in all this. You can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi, gamers. I'm still Lot Clark, and before I give you my introduction, I'm going to cast Tangent for half a second because your comment about those dice being perfect for you and Dandy reminded me that I'm going to spill some tea here. When Alice was a child wearing a pretty pink dress, Alice looked at me and her mother and said, "Oh, I'm so gothic."
I am ever so goth, is what I said.
That's what you said. Yes, ever so goth. Right. So anyway, sorry. Tangent over. I am also I am in a hotel room, so I'm sorry if there's some background noise sometimes, guys. I am on vacation at DragonCon, and tonight I'll be playing Atreus Ironclaw Nixon, the adoptive son of one Nick Shadowstalker, also known as Dandy Santhy Gelbean Gigglebox Monfrey, and he is a shifter with tawny-colored fur. He has a full prosthetic magical metal arm that's sort of bronze colored and has a glowing, pulsing stone set in the shoulder area, just beneath the plates that is visible sometimes as the plates shift. He has a metal dog friend named Pork Pie, and as we discovered recently, is kind of an asshole. And you can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter pages at Lock Unruly. That's Lock with an H.
And as I said in the beginning, I'm Tyr the DM, he, him, and I will be playing everyone else. And you can find me on Twitter at Tyr_the_DM. Now, as always, tonight's safe word is porcelain. And are there any last requests before we get going?
Not the
Not
hair.
the face.
Or I guess in this case, not the fur?
When last we left our party, they had made it to Port Hope, where they had encountered one Physic, one of Kalira's fathers. After some intense negotiations, Physic agreed to allow Kalira to go into the Swamp of Morning Solace, as he would go and research the prophecy that they had told him about. They had made it out of the city with the help of Wilhelm, the turkey-go-lucky merchant. Had set camp on the mountain peaks and had woken to 13 soldiers dressed in black talon gear pointing spears at them. This is where our story continues. And this is where we discover, have you been forsaken to the will of the dice? Winter, unconscious from the dart to the neck. The rest of you woken with gentle kicks to see the glistening steel of spear tips in your face dancing off the moonlight. What would you like to do?
What do you want?
Get up.
Okay. She will carefully get up, but trying to stay as close to Atreus as she can.
Yeah, Atreus will get up as well. You already took
Damn
the
it.
box. What the fuck can you want with us now?
No talking.
Tammy will get up and look over at Winter and gesture at Winter.
Follow him. They will point to one of the individuals that will begin walking. Two of them will lay their spears down and pick up Winter hand and feet, carrying her as you all begin to walk. If you begin to walk. I'm not going to make you all walk. Y'all do what you want to do.
Tammy's going to try to pick up her stuff and see if they stop her.
They do not.
She's going to pick up all her stuff then before she walks.
Yeah, Claire will pick up
Atreus
bag.
makes a... Go ahead.
She's going to pick up Winter's stuff too, since they're carrying
Hey.
Winter.
Thank you.
What was you saying, Ren?
Oh, I just said Claire will pick up her bag. That's all she has.
Okay. Silently, they will march, taking flanking positions with you, leading you towards the soft glow of a campfire.
And for the first time ever...
What was that, Locke? You broke up. Did Locke break up for anyone? Oh, Locke's
Yeah,
froze.
he's got like
He broke up
serious
and then
lag.
froze.
More tech gremlins.
Yay, hotel Wi-Fi.
There we go. That should be better.
There we
Yeah.
are.
What was you
Maybe.
saying, Locke?
Oh, I was saying that Atreus makes a big show of neatly, possibly for the first time ever, neatly folding his bedroll and rolling it up.
Okay.
And
Y'all
then
are
picking
being
up his stuff and following.
Y'all are being led towards the soft glow in the distance of orange, the telltale of a campfire. About an hour will pass before you come to a clearing amongst some trees, large stones jutting from the ground as you're transcending from Rocky Mountain into the sparse forest that covers the side of the Nameless Range. Wait here. A gruff voice will speak as all but 6 of them move off into the shadows.
Hey, Tyr, is there enough light for me to get a good look at them?
It's a pretty large fire, so yeah. You can get a look at their eyes. They are covered. But
Okay. Knowing what the Black Talon are, like, do I see the distinctive features that I should see in that? Or is there not enough of their face?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Hang on. I want a d20, not a d12. That's 14 on the die. And perception is +7. So that's 21.
Something is off. Something is not quite right. You can't put your finger on it, but from what you were expecting, given the stories that your fathers told you regarding the Black Talons. These do not seem quite to fit what you were told.
She's just going to keep an eye on them and, again, stay close to the others. She's kind of scared, so she might actually be like holding onto a Trace's pant leg.
Several minutes will pass. Winter, you will begin to come to.
Oh God. Ugh. Oh, where am I?
It is at that moment you will hear the sound of armor. As you see 12 Minotaur walk into the firelight. They are hornless, covered in silver runes, where their skin can be seen, the silver glowing as the fire dances.
Tammy's gonna whisper in surprise, "The Forgotten? Here?"
Your Highness. One will step forward, placing his fist to his chest. We thought you might be spies from Eastern Taladigarios.
And you're working with the Black Talon?
No. We are in disguise.
Oh.
Yeah, they're definitely not Black Talon. Black Talon are demons.
Oh, I missed that part. I got that they worked for Lilith. Good to
I
know.
tried to tell you.
I know. It was a little chaotic. Sorry. Okay. So, since we're not spies, you're gonna let us go, right?
I'm surprised you're here given what happened.
What did we miss?
They did not tell you. Or was you already on your journey?
Last I heard that there was the threat of, impending attack, but nothing had happened yet.
I'm sorry, Your Highness, to be the one to inform you, but Her Majesty Duuna is missing.
Mother? No. Mother was in town when we were in town.
Your Highness, she's missing.
No.
We have scouts looking now, even as we speak. We've been infiltrating East Taladigarios because we believe they were the ones to perpetrate this heinous act.
Oh, we haven't even been gone that long. She's just kind of stunned and sputtered at this point.
But wait, weren't the guards at the port from your mom?
Right, that's why I said we haven't been gone that long. She was just there.
Unless those guards were just using her seal to try and get you too.
No.
I'm sorry. When did Her Majesty go missing?
Several hours ago.
So
Okay,
after
so
we
they
talked
were
to
your
my
mom's.
father. Is everyone else accounted for?
Currently, yes.
What about of the Arcane Guard?
We have had no word of any disturbance among them.
Okay. And she'll look at Tiami. Are you all right?
I don't know.
I can't blame you if you're not.
I don't know.
May we offer you refreshments? What we have is meager, but we will gladly share.
Hey,
Sure.
actually, why don't we feed you? Winter, cool with that?
Uh, uh, what?
Cauldron. Tiami's gonna pull over the cauldron.
Oh. Sorry, I'm still a little foggy.
Hey, enjoy that. It's a free high.
Yes, he's right. I'm forgetting my manners. Obviously, it is my job to take care of you. Can we provide you with a better refreshment?
We do not wish to impose, Your Highness. Plus, we do not know when we'll be moving out. As soon as we get word, we are gone.
It's no imposition at all. I'm not sure how to work this winter though. She's got like the legs, like she can't figure out how to set it up. She's never set one up before, so she's like,
Winter's gonna try and help the best she can, but she's still coming off of being tranquilized.
Give me a dexterity check, Winter.
Alrighty. Oh, this is gonna go great. 9.
Between the two of you, you managed to get it set up. The
Tiami
fire
has
will light.
a vague idea. She's seen you do it. Like, okay. What would you like?
Whatever you wish, Your Highness.
If you were at home and in your comfort, what would you like?
If I was at home and in my comfort, I do not know.
You're a difficult one.
Your Highness?
Yes.
What is your favorite?
I have an unusual palate. I like banana fish fritters, but they're a little spicy.
That's fair.
That would be adequate, Your Highness.
So she's gonna ask the cauldron for a platter of banana fish fritters, and
So it shall appear.
she's gonna hand them out to the Forgotten.
So, I don't want to be like rude or anything, but the Forgotten, what's that all about? And is that for like stealth or?
We are the secret blade of the king. We have forsaken the world and all of its splendors. We have cut our horns, thus forever sullying our honor. We have taken on the prayers of our people to protect us. We are the blade that comes in the night.
Gotcha. Secret
Can these
stuff.
be trusted, Your Highness?
Yes.
No non-Minotaur has ever looked on us and lived.
They will not speak of this. I have your all word, right? This is a sacred thing.
I understand.
Okay.
Right.
Kalira will look to the one who's been speaking to us. My father's a professor physic of the Flamesong Academy and Sir Tannen of the Arcane Guard.
Ah, Lady Kalira. Welcome to our humble camp.
Just give a little curtsy. Kalira's going to go over to Tiami and kind of tug on Tiami's pant leg.
Yes.
Do you want anything? Do you need anything?
No, I'm still a little bit in shock. I'm not sure how to proceed. I mean, We obviously need to save the world, but Mother, how is Father reacting? I'm gone. Mother's gone.
Maybe you should sit down.
That sounds like a good plan. She's just gonna kind of plop wherever she is, like just plop down.
Claire going to look up at the guard who's been speaking to us, the Forgotten who's been speaking with us.
How can we help?
I'm not sure that you can.
I understand.
It is that this time a scout will enter the camp, panting heavily. We found her. She's at the Crone's Keep. There's some outlander, long blonde hair, red robes, him and 3 warriors, and a contingency of black talons. He's taking her into the ruins.
Wait, like actual black talons? Not like you guys in dress up, right?
No, actual black talons.
They might have our box.
How far?
About 2 hours at a good run.
We need to go.
Your Highness, maybe it's best if you let us handle this.
You don't understand that the fate of the world is at risk, and the Black Talons are a risk that we need to face. We need to go.
Yeah, there's
If you leave us,
business.
we'll just follow.
Well, can we at least form some kind of plan before we go charging headlong into danger?
Obviously, that is your forte, not mine.
Can't you plan on the run? We got a couple hours for you to think about it.
I would rather have my plan sorted before we begin.
Tell me what this Crone's Keep is.
The Crone's Keep is a old, some believe it was an old lookout. What is the word that Outlanders call it? Lighthouse.
Ah,
Others believe it was a royal keep. It is just ruins now. There's underground passageways, but mostly teenage minotaurs go there to do teenager things and away from the prying eyes of the adults.
wait. Did you just say that the Black Talons and some red-robed blonde dude took the queen to make out point?
In a matter of speaking, if you want to simplify it, yes.
What's there to plan, though? We go in and we attack them, and then we save the queen. Like that. Why do we need a plan beyond that?
Because if... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But Winter, Black Talons aren't just soldiers like us. Or, well, like them. I'm not a soldier. They're demons. And if Her Majesty's life is in danger, we need to be more careful. We can't just charge in.
Our parents could take care of demons without a problem. I'm sure we could.
I know from some of the stories my dad's told that sometimes things went really, really wrong. Sometimes having a plan definitely is an advantage.
Okay, I got a plan. And I gesture at our group, we go quick and quiet. I can make that happen. Forgotten, they go in loud and angry, distract the Black Talon soldiers, and we go after that fucking Red Robes, who's probably a mage, because robes, and he's probably got some bullshit ritual he's about to do, and we go interrupt that shit, and we kill him. We get the queen, and we get the fuck out. How's that for a plan?
2 hours is a long time to travel. By the time we get there, he's probably already done what he plans to do with her. If there's a ritual.
Yeah, I know these things always have like they gotta wait for the stars to align right or the moon to be in the right place, so maybe we got some time.
Or maybe we don't, and I can't keep up with all of you at a run.
Oh no, you can keep up. I'll let you ride my back.
We can take turns if necessary.
There is soundness to your strategy. We will be the diversion, and you will enter the ruins.
I need 5 minutes.
As you wish.
So Tammy's going to pull out a piece of parchment, and then her finger is going to glow, and she's going to start writing. She's using her Illuminator's tattoo.
Okay.
And she's writing out a letter to her father. Like, if you get this, I may be dead, but I have to go save the world and save Mother. Know that I left trying to do what was right and follow in your footsteps. Love, Tiami. And then she's going to fold it and whisper his name so that it goes blank so no one else can read it. He's the only one that can read it within the next 24 hours. And she's going to hand it to the head, forgotten.
He will take it and look at it for a moment, and then you will see realization come across his eyes. He will nod and stick it in his pouch.
I need a moment.
Kalira's going to step off to the side, kind of away from everyone, pull out her sending stone and tap it.
Okay.
Dad, Da? Something's happened to the Queen. We're gonna try and help. If this goes sideways, just know that I love you, okay?
You are not to go after the Queen. Come home, Kalira.
She knows that they can't hear her response, but she's just going to shake her head as she puts the stone back in her pouch and just kind of softly say to herself,
I'm sorry. I can't.
and then she's going to return to the others.
All right. What are you doing?
Let's go. You said you have a way for us to go.
Oh, I haven't set my spells for the day. Can I take a bit?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I think with an artificer it takes an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. I will just make do with what I've got set.
But thankfully, you all did get a long rest.
Winter got a little bit extra. Since the banana fish fritters are the only thing that the cauldron has produced so far, Winter is going to ask for morning after tea.
Alrighty. Maiden's tea. It fills.
Yay, tea!
It tastes grotesque. Bitter, sharp, gritty, slimy almost as it works its way down.
I can still never get used to the taste of that.
We are ready when you are, Your Highness.
Are you all sure this is a good idea?
Not at all.
But we
No, it's a
cannot.
terrible idea.
We
gonna be
cannot
great.
We cannot disobey the word of the queen or the princess. If this is her wish, we will see it.
If it was reversed, Mother would save me.
If it was reversed, your mother would send us.
All right. Just gonna lay this out. This is gonna tax what I can do a lot. So we're gonna go fast. We're gonna go quiet for about an hour, and I'm gonna stop so I can refresh how quiet we are, and then we're gonna go again.
Do we need it the whole 2 hours? Can we do it the last hour?
The problem is that's not the problem. The problem is that I can't give us pass without a trace when I'm in a beast form, and that's how I'm gonna be able to make sure that Bitey can keep up. So I'm gonna have to stop and change shape, recast, and then go. I'm gonna have to stop to cast an hour out from our destination regardless. So we might as well have it up the whole time.
Are you sure it won't use too much of your magic?
No, I'll be all right. All right. So I will cast Pass Without a Trace on us. And then I will take on the form of a dire wolf, changing into a metallic version of the beast, with the plates of my arm extending across my body as my body reshapes itself.
Are you better riding the wolf, or do you want to ride piggyback, Kalira?
I'm okay riding the wolf.
Okay.
Do you need help getting up?
If he can lay down, I can get on his back. Or someone can pick me up. Either way works.
I lay down.
She'll climb on, settling behind the shoulders, kind of wrapping her arms around him to hold on.
All right. The Forsaken, you will see them touching different spots on their body, their tattoos glowing softly, and they will fade, not becoming invisible, but becoming almost impossible to see. They
Damn, that's
will
pretty cool.
lead the way. Everybody please make a stealth check. And remember, with Pass Without a Trace, you get to add a +10.
Ooh.
Me too, dear? Me too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Since I'm riding his back, I wasn't sure.
I need the +10.
Right.
All right, Winter.
15. I remembered I have disadvantage, so I had to roll a second die.
All right. Tiami.
I forgot about disadvantage, so thank you for the reminder. 14.
Kalira.
Did you guys add the +10 from his? Oh my goodness. Yeah. 26.
Armor's bad, yo.
Latress.
Even with disadvantage, which I actually I'm using my stats, I'm sorry, I'm a wolf. Never mind. And wolf didn't get disadvantage, so I get my first roll. Wolf gets +4 to stealth. Actually better. So that is 18, 22, 32.
I also rolled a 4, Tiami. I just have a +1.
And you're off.
I will keep my pace slower than the wolf's max speed so that they can keep up with me, and I stay within 60 foot of
30.
30.
I thought it was 30 feet.
I'm double checking. Actually, it doesn't. Why doesn't it say? 30 feet. You're right. Yeah. So within 30 feet of me, I'll keep them within 30 feet so that the pass without a trace doesn't leave them.
And so you will travel quickly, swiftly, the Forgotten making not a sound as they travel before you, leading the way. Nothing can track you without magical means, as is the spell Pass Without a Trace. Winter and Tiami, your armor does make noise as you go through, but you're pretty sure that it's not loud enough to alert anyone of your coming. And as you travel, the hour will pass. Kalira, you will be the one to notice as you have keen mind.
Oh, the passing of the time. Okay. She'll tap on Atreus.
It's been an hour.
Yeah, he'll push on a few minutes more until so that the spell will last a few minutes past us arriving, just to give us a little bit of a cushion, and then he'll stop, let Kalira get off, retake his human form or shifter form, and then recast and then rewild shape back into a direwolf and let Kalira get back on.
While he's doing all of that, Tammy's going to take off her armor and stow it in her bag.
Okay.
Winter's not.
Make sure to unequip it in your character sheet so that your armor class is reflected. Once more, you're off without a shot or like a shot. Please roll stealth checks. Remember, if you're within 30 feet of Atreus, you get to add the 10.
Not bad, not bad.
Atreus?
29.
Kalira?
Yay, pass without a trace. That'll be 18.
Tiami?
16.
And Winter?
19.
The traveling is smooth, though fast-paced. Another hour will pass, and you will find yourselves in a large rocky outcropping. As with the fire pit where you were, there's these huge stones that jut up out of the ground, scattered, sparse pine trees, the scent of pine mingling with the scent of dirt, dancing to your nostrils as the wind blows softly, bringing with it the salty sea air from the coast. The twin moons are full and high, their silver tendrils dancing across the ground. Beneath, you will see torches. A small contingency of 10 Black Talon soldiers standing guard around a dome-topped building that looks to be crumbling. The roof of this, perhaps once copper, as the green patina shines, or dulls, rather. The forgotten that had spoken before will come into visage. We have one chance at this. We will give you your distraction. He will hand Tiami a small stone. If you are successful, you may summon us. And if you fall, you carry the honor of Tali Degarios into the next world. He will salute you as an equal warrior. Make ready, my friends. He will turn to the other Forgotten who have become visible. They are standing assembled in attention, each holding a spear. All right, we are the Forgotten. We are the sacred sword of the king. We are the blade that pierces through the night. Let's show them bastards what hell truly is. And with a war cry, they will come rushing down the embankment, clashing with the Black Talon, the sounds of battle high-pitched into the night. What would you like to do?
Tammy's going to
Clear's
slip
gonna
the
kind
stone
of-
in her cleavage first, so we don't lose it.
Clear's going to kind of tap Atreus.
Do you need to shift back?
Do you need me to... And she's going to stop and think about her words.
Do you need me to get down off your back? Okay.
She's going to pull out her sling.
For those out there in Radio Land, Atreus shook his head no.
Sorry, I can't talk in this form, so Atreus is gonna start moving and sort of indicating to the rest of the group that he intends to circle wide of the building, so that they come at it from a different angle than where the main battle is happening.
Alrighty.
And is hoping that everyone will follow him.
Okay. I need another round of stealth checks. Does Tiami remain unarmored? Okay.
Ooh,
We'll start with Winter.
26.
Tiami.
Same.
Kalira.
26.
Atreus.
I'm sorry, I did not get a 26. I got a
Damn.
31.
Wait, 3 of a kind. We win, right?
3 of a
Oh,
kind,
you win,
31
all right.
high.
Slipping around through the shadows, melding into the darkness. You make your way around till you come to the entrance of the Crone's Keep. The doors are ajar. There is no light within, just the moon illuminating the first couple steps of a stairwell that leads downward.
Winter has her sword ready.
Let's go.
Yeah, totally. Heading in. Can I see anything in there, Tyr? Do I see people? Do I see the red robe guy? Do I see Minotaur?
You see steps. If you have dark vision, you see steps
Okay.
leading downward. As you begin your descent downward into the darkness, Atreus, you will feel the magic of the Pass Without a Trace leave as the time limit has fulfilled. But it served its purpose. As you take 20 steps and come to a landing, it's smooth. Atreus, you see a hallway 15 foot wide, the ceiling's about 10 foot tall, stretching out before you.
I'm looking for any sort of. I'm gonna look for traps as I start to move down the hallway. I'm looking. I guess I'll make an investigation check, and I have bonuses with smell if that helps at all.
I was going to ask, how is in wolf form, how are you going to investigate for traps? Sell this to me.
I'm keeping my head down. I'm sniffing at the ground. I'm looking for plates, stones that seem different.
Okay.
I'm also like smelling for tracks, especially if like if people came through here and there are traps that they knew about in here, they would avoid them. So their tracks would not lead me across where the triggers are. So if the tracks like are going straight down the hall and then veer around, that's what I would like to know. So I'm trying to sniff my way down the hall and watch for anything weird.
All right.
On the
Give me an
floor.
investigation check. Yes, Tiami?
Don't fuck
was gonna
me, Ustad.
Before he starts, Tiami wants to tap him real quick and go, hang on, let me do something. And she casts Warding Bond. It creates a mystic connection between the two of us. As long as he stays within 60 feet of me, he gets a +1 to his AC, to his saving throws, and resistance to all damage for the next hour.
Nice.
If he does take any damage, I get the same amount, but he gets that buff in the meantime.
Now, what did you get, Atreus?
Do I get advantage on that? Because I'm using smell?
If you're using
Just out of
smell
curiosity?
alone, yes.
I wouldn't be using smell alone. That's okay. I still rolled really well. So I rolled an 18, and my perception is +7. So that's a 25.
The wolf has a +7 perception?
Yes. Dire wolves get a
Damn.
+7 to perception.
Nice. Making your way down. Those of you that do not have dark vision will lose Atreus in the darkness.
Well, I'm on his back, so I won't lose him, but I won't be able to see anything, right?
No, you won't be able to see anything.
Then she's just going to hold on tight.
Can you see in the dark? Tiami's going to whisper to Winter.
You're muted, Winter.
I don't see it on her sheet. I know it's not something that orcs have, but I think it's something that Tabaxi have.
You would have it. Tabaxis
Okay.
have it. You would have it.
Yeah, I can see.
Do you mind if I put my hand on your shoulder? I can't.
Go ahead.
So we're going to walk like that.
Traveling to the end of the hallway, those of you can see will see that there is another set of double doors. They are rotted and rickety, hanging open, one slouching off its hinges. Beyond the threshold, there is a soft orange glow as they are torches lit, reflecting on the surface of the thin layer of water that ripples in the hallway.
I guess we push forward. Carefully.
Moving forward, soft. Are you trying to be stealthy? Let me ask you that.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I need stealth checks. And these will be standard because Pass Without a Trace is gone. Atreus.
12, what was it? 4. 18. I'm sorry, 16. Math is hard,
Clara.
kids.
An unnatural 20.
Tiami.
15?
Winter.
10.
And this is where we're going to take our first break.
You bastard.
I need to make some adjustments. My chair is absolutely killing me. So we're going to take 10 minutes, get our beverage of choice, our snickety snacks, and we'll be back. And we're back. Thanks so much for hanging out while we took our break and got our snickety snacks and our beverages of choice. The party meeting the Forgotten, a special elite troop of super soldiers from the Minotaur Kingdom. They learned that Her Majesty, Queen Duuna Frostmane, is missing. That she has been taken into the ruins of Crone's Keep by a red-headed individual, accompanied by 3 odd-looking warriors, and guarded by a detachment of Black Talon. Working together with the leader of the Forgotten, they formed a plan. The Forgotten would distract the Black Talon, allowing the party to sneak into the ruins. And so they have. You now find yourselves walking down a flooded hallway, about 2 inches of water, torches lit, giving light to the darkness. You will come to a T intersection.
I look down both hallways, see how far I can see.
They both go on and until shadow actually claims them. Like the torchlight cannot keep up with the length of the hallways.
Can I smell anything down either one?
Give me an investigation check.
With advantage because sniffing?
Yes.
That didn't help me at all.
Winter is going to whisper to the party as a whole, wow, someone's really bad at placing torches.
I got a dirty 20.
The tunnel to the left carries the scent of people. The tunnel to the right carries a musky, dark scent.
Oh, well, I guess we'll go to the scent of people.
Making your way down the tunnel. After about 5 minutes, Atreus, you will start to smell blood. The water crimson, as you will see the bodies of several young adults mangled, freshly mangled.
Atreus gives a little whimper and then a growl. Is there anything else beyond this?
More tunnel.
Continue to follow the tunnel.
And they're dead, not just down and mangled.
No, they're dead. They're DRT, dead right there. Traveling further, the water will fade, leaving stone. You will come to a single doorway. The door closed.
Atreus pantomimes pawing at the doorway and then looks back at Winter and Tiami.
How much light is in this part of the hall?
It's lit. There's torches on either side of the door.
Okay. Can I see from where I am on Atreus's back? Can I see if there's like a keyhole or anything on or around the doorknob?
Yeah, there's a keyhole.
She's gonna like hold up a finger to the others, pat Atreus lightly, and try to slip off his back quietly.
He'll lean down to give her easier access.
All right, make a stealth check for me, Clear, since you specified that you were trying to do it quietly.
19, and I have a +6 on stealth, so 25.
Yep.
She's going to move over to the door and try to peek through the keyhole.
You do not see anything. It's black.
She'll look back at the others and shrug, trying to indicate she can't see.
Tammy's going to mime at her, open the door.
She's gonna very, very timidly touch the doorknob. Does anything happen?
No.
She's gonna very slowly and as quietly as she can turn the knob. Does it?
It is locked.
It is locked.
Yes.
She's gonna take kind of a deep, slow breath, hitch up one of the big poofy pant legs and pull her thieves' tools off her garter. And she's going to whisper to the others,
I don't know if this is going to make a noise.
Winter just thumbs ups.
and she's going to, as quietly as she can, try to pick the lock.
All right, give me a sleight of hand.
And since I have my tools, can I add my proficiency?
D&D Beyond should automatically do that for you.
Oh, okay. Since sleight of hand applied to multiple things, I wasn't sure. All right, so I've got a +8 on sleight of hand. What is that? That's a 7. 15.
Click. The tumblers will fall into place. The door is unlocked.
Gonna put her tools back quickly. Look at the others. And kind of like tilt her head toward the door like, are you ready?
No.
Tammy's going to ask, fast or slow?
Atreus is in a crouched position. Like he gets down almost in like dog play position, as if he is ready to shoot through the door as soon as it's open.
Are we good with fast?
I think so.
Tammy's going to cast Thaumaturgy and just have the door fly open.
The
go.
door flies open before, right as Clear's hand is almost at the knob. Wham!
Kalir is going to back up against the wall to let Atreus by.
I shoot into the room full speed.
All right.
Dashing after.
By the way, I'm a dire wolf. My full speed is 50 paces.
Right.
50 feet.
Notice I said dash. Dashing after.
Yeah, I'm not dashing.
Right.
yet.
You're going
So I
full
was gonna
speed.
say-
I'm dashing so I can try to.
You find yourself suddenly on a platform. You're in a room that is about 120, 130 feet wide, 170 feet deep. A 10-foot or 12-foot ceiling, but you cannot see the bottom on the edges. There is a circular platform that you're standing on. Stairs going down to a secondary platform that is alit with runes. There is lightning dancing from 3 stone horns, one at each corner. Think of a triangle. You will see in the center of these runes that are dancing and lit, Duuna. You will see next to her a man with long blonde hair and red robes. And meeting you as you dance through is 3 warriors wearing scarlet purple. The door slamming open them, causing them to draw their weapons. I need everyone to roll initiative.
How far
Fuck
away?
yeah.
Duuna?
Oh, hell yeah.
How far away is that second platform, Tier?
To the edge of the platform is only like 10,
Like to where
15
Duuna
feet.
is. Like to where Duuna is.
30 feet. All right. Let me get my encounter builder up here. Doo-doo-doo. All right, Atreus.
Hold on, I'm trying to find. It's just dex bonus for initiative, right? So that would be +2, so 21.
Kalira.
12.
Winter.
14.
Tiami.
I got a whopping 2.
Clearly, seeing her mother like that gave her pause.
No, Atreus has pause.
Ba-dum-bum.
All right, Atreus, you're up. Oh, I forgot. Join me in Owlbear, you guys.
All right.
Oh, bear.
Running into the room to the edge of the platform when she sees her mother, she's going to pause.
Ooh, that is a pretty map.
That
This
is
map
very
is brought to
pretty.
you by Kauai Tornado. Thank you, Kauai. It's a beautiful map. They had been inspired by someone else making a map and made this, and I saw this, and I was like, I need to use this. And so I got their permission, and here it is. All right, Atreus, you're up.
All right. I'm not engaged with number 2 yet, right?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to check that. Didn't think I was, but 15 feet to there. 15 feet to there. And 10 feet to there. So I'm going to take my movement of 50 feet, and I'm going to go hard to the right, and then cut hard straight up from there, and then cut left hard. I'm making a little box.
I have to
and
stop
I'm gonna-
you. As soon as you hit the lip of the second, you slam into like a force field.
Ah,
A blue energy stopping you.
okay. Can I change direction and move
Sure.
over to and run over and attack number 3 then?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then I will do that thing. And as a wolf, I get to do. Actually, Tier, all right. So here's a quick question, Tier.
Yes.
This is something we haven't really discussed how it works, so I am uncertain. Can I bonus action activate my shift ability to enhance my claws and fangs while I'm wild shaped?
No.
No, I have to do it before I wild shape. Okay. Just checking. So I guess that means I'm going to just do a standard attack as my little wolfy wolf. Wolves do +5 to hit. Uh, 13 plus 5 is 8.
18? 18
Yeah, 18.
hits.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay, on a hit, they take 2d6 plus 3 and need to make a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
They are not knocked prone. They got a 17.
So that is 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that'll do it for me.
All right. It is now their turn. If I can get back to Albert. I've got too many tabs open.
I feel you.
I've only got 2.
Number 2 and number 1 will maintain their position. Number 3 turning on you, Atreus. With their longsword. 13 to hit.
No.
Okay. And that,
For the record, with the warding bond and my skin of steel, the wolf's armor class is the same as Atreus's armor class regularly.
okay.
So.
All right. That will bring up Winter.
Right. Just making sure I'm not muted.
You're not muted.
Winter is going to advance to number 1 and attack. That's not gonna hit.
What'd you roll?
Don't think an 8's gonna hit.
8 will not hit.
Darn.
Charging forward, blade in hand, taking a swing, they easily brings their shield up to intercept.
That is her turn.
All right. That will bring up Kalira.
All right. Kalira is going to adjust her positioning to the right so that she has a straight line between 2 and 3. And if anything can penetrate, obviously she doesn't know yet, if anything can penetrate the force field there, Lucius would also be in the line. And she's going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew. A stream of acid emanates from you in a 30-foot line, 5 feet wide, in the direction you choose. Each creature in the line must succeed on a dex saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, until the creature uses an action to scrape or wash the acid off itself or another creature. All right. So
what was that saving throw? I'm sorry.
A dexterity with a DC of 15.
And they both pass.
Okay.
The acid slamming into the blue energy, dripping down.
All right. Then nothing happens.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
That will bring up Tiami.
Well, that answers that question. Okay.
Figured it was worth a try.
So, yeah. Tiami is going to move over to this horn and hit it with her mace, maybe.
All right.
Please be with me. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Awesome. It's 7 points of damage.
All right. Hitting it, the stone will crack a little. Spider wing from the impact of the mace.
With the other hand, she's going to hit it with the brass knuckles.
All right.
But she misses. That's only a 7.
A 7 will miss. You make impact, but no damage is done. The figure in red robes, you will extend their arms. Their back is to you. You cannot tell if they are chanting or anything. No sound is coming from this second level. And that will bring us back to Atreus.
See something real quick. Just gonna do a quick measurement. There. Yeah, no, I can't do anything. Yeah, I'm fucking. I'm gonna hit. I'm going to hit this guy again. Number 3.
Alrighty.
That is a 16 plus 5, 21. Blackjack.
21 will hit.
And he's going to take 4, 5, 8 points of piercing damage, and I need another strength DC 13 saving throw.
And he's fine.
All right.
Number 3 will swing on you, Atreus.
Yep.
That's a 19.
That will hit me.
All right. I gotta find the hit, the weapon die. I'm sorry. I thought I had every die out, but I was wrong. $22 points of slashing damage, which will be relieved to 11 because you have the magic warding with Tiami. Tiami will also take 11 points of damage. Number 1 will swing on you, Winter. 9.
No, that misses.
And number 2 will take an attack of opportunity from you, Winter, as it moves to intercept Tiami. You mean?
Ooh, that's good. That'd be 22.
22 hits.
Alrighty. And that is 11 damage.
11 damage. Excellent. Swinging on you, Tiami. That is a 2!
Woohoo!
Even without my armor, that doesn't hit. Yay!
All right, Winter.
All right. Let's try this again with number 1. God damn it, that's cocked. It's an 8 again. God damn it! What the fuck?
Once more parrying your blow. Kalira.
Out of curiosity, Tyr, are there any like stones or anything that are loose that look like they are 5 pounds or less?
They're not.
Okay.
Not that's loose, no.
Okay. Then that won't work. So she will simply use her sling and take aim at number 3 because I think he's the one I have the clearest shot on.
Okay.
That's. I don't think 11's going to hit.
11 will not hit. Winding
And-
up the swing, letting fly, batting it away with your shield.
And as soon as the ammunition misses, it vanishes because it's
Okay.
part of her infusion.
Is that your turn?
That's it.
All right, Tiami.
Right. So, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. I don't know, a bit
Okay.
smaller. Which looks like a giant floating book. And she's going to hit number 2 with it, hopefully.
All righty.
No. That was an 8. I missed.
The divine energy summoning the spiritual weapon, the individual ducking out of the way just in time as the attack comes through.
So this one always confuses me. Like, casting it is a bonus action, but is hitting with it an action, or is it part of my bonus action?
It's part of your bonus action.
Okay, so that I can still attack.
Yes.
Okay. But Tiami is going to ignore number 2 and hit the horn again.
Okay.
Hopefully. 19.
19 We'll do damage. Go ahead and roll your damage.
9.
All right. You'll see more spider web cracks forming in the stone.
Break, damn you! That's it.
The individual with the long blonde hair remains with their hands outstretched, their back to you. That will bring up Atreus.
All right. Third verse, same as the first. I'm going to lay into this guy with a bite from my metallic jaws. And that is a 9 plus 5, 4. What's it? Get back down to it. 5. 14.
Does not hit.
Damn it.
Expecting the bite to come, this time parrying with their shield, shoving it into your face, knocking your maw wide. Coming back with a blow since it's their turn. 14 to hit. All right, winner. Number 1 swings on you. I'm sorry.
Boo. Boo. Hiss. Bring it down. Bring it down. Down, down.
Yeah, that is a natural 20. 17 points of slashing damage. You're muted.
That's not as bad as I thought it'd be. But still, ow.
Number 2 swinging on you, Tiami. Oh, I'm sorry.
2
You
in a row.
bastard.
They have improvised crit. They crit on a 19.
Son of a bitch.
16 points of slashing damage, Tiami.
Ouch.
That'll bring up Winter.
All right. Number 1 needs to die now. And hopefully I won't roll a 2 again. I didn't roll a 2, but I don't think a 10's gonna hit.
10 will not hit.
Mother of fuck.
Kalira.
She's gonna take aim with her sling again at number 3, because again he's the one she's got best line of sight on. (16 plus 4), that's an unnatural 20.
That will hit.
Whoop. And that's 3 points of damage.
The sling released the ammunition smacking with a small
And then it vanishes.
and
It's
it
magical.
vanishes. Number 3 looks hurt. Their posture droops a little bit. Their stance weakens a little bit. The resolve in their eyes fades slightly. Tiami.
All right. So the spiritual weapon is going to try to bash 2 again.
Okay.
Hope for better. Does a 22 hit?
It does.
Awesome. For 10 points of damage.
Okay. He will
So just
in pain as it hits.
knowledge is power.
Power corrupts. Study hard. Be evil.
But does a 12 hit the horn?
It does.
Awesome. For 9 points of damage. Tiami is very focused on the horn.
Doing just enough damage. The horn will crack, the splintering, spreading wider, beginning to fill with blue energy as the lightning that's dancing on the tip becomes erratic, splintering off, the horn exploding. All right. Is that your turn?
Does it look like it did any effect to the shield?
You don't know you've got your back to the shield.
Okay. Then I'm going to turn to look at the shield, and that will be the end of my turn.
All right. It still looks like it's there.
Okay.
All right. That'll bring up Atreus.
All right, let's try it again. So I will go Buddy Bite on Mr. Number 3. I will drop my die, but catch it in my lap. Booyah! That is a 19 plus 5, 24.
That will hit.
For 6 and 9 and 3, 12 points of damage. And a DC 13 saving throw, strength-based, if you please.
He collapses, dead.
Okay, yo. So what you guys see is the metal direwolf gets its maw around the face of this guy and just shakes him, ragdolling his body behind the head before tossing it aside. And then I will move towards I'm going to move around and go after number 2. I've got plenty of movement. I got 50 feet of movement, so
Okay.
I think I can move out and back up and get to number 2 without hitting the ward. Oh, that's not me. Or incurring any attacks of opportunity. And that will be my turn.
All right. Number 1, swing on you, Winter. 15.
Let me double check. If it meets, it beats.
12 points of damage.
Ow.
Number 2, swinging on you, Tiami. 11.
Does not hit. Ooh, luckily.
All right. Winter.
All right. Winter is being a little crazy by, famous Einstein definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. It's not an at 20, but it's a double digit. I'm sorry, that makes me really happy to see. 17.
17 hits. Wait, no, it doesn't.
Fuck!
17 just misses.
Son of a bitch.
Kalira.
Since Kalira doesn't have a good line of sight on any of them, she's going to take a bit of a risk, move up the steps slightly, trying to stay off to the far right, and she's going to throw one of her earrings at this other horn because her earrings are explosive.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
So the way the explosive seed works, an explosive seed can be thrown up to 30 feet, detonating on impact. Each creature has to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid it.
Okay, there's no saving throw for a horn can make, so
Right.
It's going to take damage.
Okay, so it'll take the 1d8 bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
It's going to take 6 points of damage.
You'll see a chunk come out of it as the explosion. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right, Tiami.
All right. Tiami is going to try to hit number 2
Okay,
and miss. It's only a 14.
that will miss.
All right. And so the spiritual weapon will try to hit number 2.
Okay,
It misses too. I'm not doing good. That was an 8.
all right. You'll
Yeah.
see the individual. in robes move back behind Duuna. Duuna will begin to levitate up, head back, limp body. Atreus.
Fuck. Well, that changes things. Yeah, I'm going to take the attack of opportunity, and I'm going to reverse course, and I'm going to charge across to the horn that Kalindra is on, and attack it, tooth and claw.
That is a 17.
Meets it beats.
That is 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay. And now I roll to hit a pillar. And 18.
That hits.
For 10 points. No, sorry, 13 points of piercing.
It splinters all up the backside of the horn.
Hey, can I get the horn to make a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone?
No.
Damn it. Sorry.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Number 1, swinging on Winter. 10.
Nope.
Number 2, swinging on Tiami. 2.
No.
Winter.
All right, you motherfucker. She actually mutters this because she just keeps missing it. She's getting fucking tired of it. There we go. That should hit. 23.
23 will hit.
She has actually swapped to double-handed because she's that frustrated now because one-handed miss is not working. Wait, no, that's the wrong dive. I need this one. 11.
11 points of damage to number 1. The blade finding its way through the warrior's defenses, drawing a line of crimson as blood comes to the surface from the sharpness of the blade. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Kalira.
If I can move around it, Kalira is going to start heading around toward the other horn, around the shield, since it doesn't...
You can walk between the horn and the shield, yes.
Okay. That should put me right about there because I only have 25 feet of movement. She's going to pull a ball bearing out and throw it at the shield to see if anything passes through.
It does not.
All right. And that's my turn.
All right. Tiami.
All right. I'm going to try to attack 2 again with spiritual weapon. Does an 18 hit?
18 just hits.
Whew. And it only does 5 points of damage.
And that will crumple number 2 to the ground.
Okay. And then then I don't need to disengage if he's trampled to the ground, right?
Right, he's dead. He's DRT.
Awesome. Then I'm going to take my dash and go to the other horn.
Okay.
And that'll end it.
All right, Atreus.
Bitey on the big rock horn.
All right.
11 plus
You broke
5,
up
16.
there. 16? Yeah, 16 hits.
16 to hit. For 9 plus 3 is 12 points of damage.
It crumples. Again, the lightning dancing erratically as it explodes.
I'm going to take movement to the force field and paw at it.
It's still there.
Okay, I'll end my turn there.
All right. Number 1 is swinging on you, Winter. I'm sorry.
I'd like to parry if I can. Can I parry against a crit?
Is that a special skill?
It is a reaction she has.
Okay. Yeah, you can do it against a crit. What does it say?
When another creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use a reaction to expend 1 superiority die to reduce the damage rolled by the superiority die.
Okay, go ahead and roll your superiority die.
Alrighty, I believe that's... Okay, it's 4d8 that I have in the bank, so I'm just gonna use the 1d8. God damn it. Just 1.
16 points of slashing damage.
Winter's looking rough.
Winter, you're up.
Oh. She don't know when to quit, so she's gonna keep attacking the damn thing. $19.
19 hits.
And I need you. Yes, 14 damage.
Just enough to seal its fate.
She's gonna flip off the corpse.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Kalira.
You're muted?
Kalira.
Kalira is going to finish moving to the other horn. I should have just enough movement to do so. And she's going to take off her other earring. Same thing, tossing it at this horn.
Okay. I need Tiami to make... What's the saving throw?
She won't be within 5 feet, will she?
She's right on top of the horn.
Oop. Wrong thing.
Good anyway. It's fine.
All right. I mean, I wasn't sure. Yeah, I guess if she's within 5 feet of the spot where it's hitting, I guess. Sorry.
It's fine.
It's okay. I rolled a 1 on the damage.
What's the saving throw?
It is. I was totally just looking at it. It is a dexterity DC 10.
Go ahead and make your dexterity check, Tiami.
Yeah, I got a 5.
You take 1 point of damage.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
And that will bring up Tiami.
Alright, so Tiami is going to hit the horn. Hopefully. 23
That hits.
for only 5 points of damage.
A chunk coming out of it with the impact of the mace.
If I have a bonus action that specifies creature, I can't hit an object with it, can I?
No.
Okay. Then she's gonna try to hit with her offhand with the knuckles.
All right, go ahead.
21 to hit.
That hits.
It's 3 points of damage because I took off my modifier.
The spiritual weapon specify creature?
No, I was gonna do goring horns, which specifies creature.
Ah, okay. Because yeah, you could move your spiritual weapon, I think 60 feet in a turn and still hit with it.
Actually, it's 20 feet and it does specify creature. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm maybe
I need-
misremembering from casting it at higher levels.
Yeah.
I need Tiami, Winter, and Kalira to please make a wisdom saving throw.
I got a
right.
whopping 10.
You are paralyzed. Kalira,
12.
you are paralyzed. Winter,
Nat 20, no bonus.
you are not paralyzed. That will bring up Atreus.
All right, well, fuck it. Yeah, I'm moving around the force field and heading straight for the horn. And I go snicky snack on it. That is a 17 plus stuff.
That'll
5.
hit.
Yeah. For 11 plus 3. Yes. 14 points of damage. Piercing.
It will explode. The blue lights will go out. Lucius will move to the side. Let me check the distance on something. You will see Duuna float out over the chasm. He has an ability where he can interrupt initiative. So it doesn't recharge, unfortunately. All right, Winter. You may make a wisdom saving. Oh, you're not paralyzed.
Nope. Kind of wish I was right now because the plan I had in my head just went out the fucking window. She's just gonna yell at him, "What do you want?"
He does not respond.
That's her turn.
All right, Kalira, you may make a wisdom saving throw to try to become unparalyzed.
Okay. I'll try a different die because that one wasn't nice. Nope, that one's even lower. 8.
All right, Tiami.
Nope. 6.
All right, Atreus, you're up.
Okay. So all we see is chasm, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck. Wait, hold on. I need to look. I need to check a stat. Long jump is twice your feet. That would be 50, 20, 34. Sorry, I'm doing measurements and calculations.
Okay.
How far is she? She is Fuck, just out of my range.
Huh, imagine that.
Not out of a dash, though. I mean, I've got two ways that I can get to her, I think. The problem is what happens when I do. Fuck. You're a bastard, by the way.
Thank you. Finally.
Finally, I said it earlier.
I've said it at least once this episode already.
I meant for this specific.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, my brain was busy doing too much math to curse at you yet. Check some inventory. Oh wait, I can do that. That'd be great.
Hurry, time's ticking.
I'm hurrying. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find something in my pack. Where did I know I have to have. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I've got 50 feet. Perfect. So I yell. All right, so here's what happens. I am going to oh wait, no shit. I can't do that. That doesn't work. Fuck. Because that is an action. And I don't have that on this character. Fuck. It was such a good plan, too. I can't do all of the things in one round. Jump rules are bullshit. I'm saying it again.
Maybe they'll change them in 1D&D.
Yeah, maybe. Fuck. Okay. I am going to I'm going to take my movement and use my bonus action after taking movement to revert to human form to
Okay, so it's a bonus
shifter
action
form.
to drop? It's not an
Yes,
action?
it's a bonus action to drop. Just a bonus action to drop. At least according to, let me double check that, but according to what it says on my direwolf stats that I'm looking at. You can revert to your normal form earlier using a bonus action. Yes. It's an action to change, it's a bonus action to change back. And I'm going to as an action, I pull out rope, and I toss one end to Pork Pie, and tell him to hold on and yell for Winter to get over here and help. And I will end my turn there. Fuck.
All right. Winter.
Okay. Let's do a quick measure. Okay. Winter will move over to Atreus. What do you need help with?
Grab the rope. Hold on tight.
She'll grab the rope?
I mean, my turn. My turn's over. I can't do anything else until my next turn. So
She doesn't know what you want her to do with this end of the rope, so I guess that's my turn.
Kalira, go ahead and make your wisdom save.
All right, let's try this die and see if it behaves any better. Nope, 8 again.
All right. Tiami?
Eight.
Tiami, you will become free. As if something freed you. The man in the red robes will speak. You have a choice. He will hold up your mother's crown. You let me leave, and she lives.
I don't know who you are.
It does not matter who I am. Decide now.
Obviously, Mother.
On your honor.
I will let you leave, yes. On my honor.
Very funny. All of you will let me leave.
All of my party here will let you leave. On my honor.
Excellent. He will begin walking towards the door.
Notice she said all of her party here. She did not mention the Forgotten.
Yep.
Okay.
Once he makes it to the door, she will float over to the center of the room. Address.
Well, fuck. Okay, she's back in. So, my plan was useless.
Oh, it was a good plan.
It was a good plan.
It was. The problem with the plan was I can't hold a rope or get out my rope while I'm in wolf form. I could have made the jump to her in wolf form in one round, no problem.
But had no way to get back.
But I couldn't get out the rope and make the jump. Yeah, that's... okay, so, and I was out of movement as Atreus. I would have needed to use a dash, which would negate me getting out the rope as an action. Yeah, I'm going to, do I try it? Do I do that? Yeah, he's an asshole. I think I do that. I cast... Can I upcast that? It just gives me more targets. Doesn't make it any more difficult. Fuck it. I cast Charm Person on the Caius.
Counterspell.
I made an honor.
What you hear when I cast Charm Person is Atreus just looks over at him and went, "Yeah, you can leave, but why would you? The party's right here."
He laughs, waving his hand. Will Tisk, shaking his finger. And we'll move into the hallway, still visible. Clara, you are free, by the way, just so you know.
Oh. Had she fallen to the ground when she was paralyzed or just frozen in place?
Frozen in place.
Right. Oh, my head. She's going to move to Duuna to check her.
It's not your turn. It was just,
Oh,
I was just letting you know you're free. It's Winter's turn.
Sorry, misunderstood.
Just in case anyone gets any weird ideas and decides to not honor Tiami's word, Winter's gonna go ahead and tie the rope around Duna's waist.
Okay, so she moves to Duuna?
Yeah.
All right. Now, Clara.
Just in case.
Yeah, Kalira's going to move to Duuna and do a med check.
All right, give me a medicine check.
All right. Come here, character sheet. 13.
She seems okay, just as if she's sleeping.
All right.
Tiami?
Okay, so Tiami is going to run to her mother
Okay.
and cast Prayer of Healing without checking. It should
Okay.
hit everyone.
Okay.
So everyone gets back 9 points of health.
Awesome. The man in red will just keep walking. And this is where we're going to take our second break.
Can I say?
Go ahead,
Can I say one
You
thing?
bastard!
Okay, I just wanted to say one thing. Other than you bastard, the thing I was going to say is the last thing Atreus says before we go to break is, "Tiami, use the stone, summon them."
And that's
And now
what
we'll
we'll
take a
wait. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Before we go to break, let's go ahead and end the drawing. See who won. Ellendale, 2001. You've won a set of dice. Send me your mailing address. You can send it to me on Discord. We're on Discord together. Once more, big shout out to Siri Cat. Thank you so much for the dice.
Thank you, Siri.
And we'll be back. And we're back. Thanks so much for hanging out while we took our break. Before the break, the party had made it to the center of the Crone's Keep, where the ritual was taking place. They had defeated the guards and encountered an individual who they don't know who they are. They was able to barter, letting the individual walk out with Duuna's crown in exchange for Duuna's life. They had gathered around Duuna, Tiami casting a prayer of healing, and Atreus advising Tiami to use the stone. And this is where our story resumes. And this is where we determine, have you been forsaken to the will of the dice? What are we doing?
Are we still in initiative order or are we out of it?
We're out of initiative.
All right. Then Tiami's going to grab the stone and summon them, or try to summon the Forgotten at least.
Okay. It's a sending stone, so you can speak to them 25 words or less.
We have recovered Mother. He's getting away.
Your Highness, I am the only one left. I will try my best.
And she's going to tell the rest of the party, there's only one left. He's going to try to stop him. We can't do anything. I promised on my honor.
Why would he want a crown anyway?
I don't know.
Instead of sending him after after whoever that was, shouldn't we have him help?
Technically, technically, we said leave. He left, right? Where's the build?
I think he needs to leave here. If we get him out of the building, then he's technically left.
I was just wondering, instead of sending him after whoever that was, should we have him come help with your mother? We need to get her home.
I want to do a medicine check. Does she look like she's got, like, under a magical spell or condition or anything?
Give me a medicine check.
Ugh, it's only a 12. I'm still upset.
As you're examining her, her eyes will flutter. A deep breath. Tiami?
Mother!
Where? My crown! Where is my crown?
Why are you worried about material things? Are you okay?
Tiami, listen to me carefully. Where is the crown?
The strange man left with it. It was that or your life.
That crown is worth 1,000 Minotaur lives. Oh no, this is not happening. That crown held one of the soul stones.
Wait, for the box?
Oh, fuck.
You know about the Evernight.
We're destined to get the Evernight and protect it. Oh, by the way, Spirit Quest is going great. We're destined to protect the Evernight. Yay! It's been lost.
The Evernight is lost?
That wasn't us? That was the other people.
That is why Lucius was so bold.
Wait, that was Lucius?
Oh,
Yes.
shit. Nobody told me what he looked like.
We gotta go after him.
You are not strong enough for his magic. If he wanted you all dead, you would be. He left us all alive for a reason.
We need to get you out of here.
Are you alone? How did you find me?
The Forgotten came with us, but there's only one left. Do I know his name? Okay.
I am weak, but I can walk. We've got to get out of this place.
I'm gonna aid her, but ask somebody else to lead. Like, I know we have torches here, but then we get to the darkness, so.
All right, marching order.
Wait, a second before we leave, or the 10 minutes it takes, I'm gonna don my armor before we leave.
Okay.
I'm not being stealthy anymore, so.
Does anyone have a candle or anything? I can light it, I just don't have one.
I might have a torch. Hang on. I've got this, and she pulls out a bullseye lantern. And some oil.
If it has a wick, Clear can use prestidigitation to light it.
Yeah,
The
it does.
lantern lights.
I'll take point.
I'll take rear. But your mom in the middle.
So Tiami is basically unarmed at this point. She's got one arm, like, helping support her mother, and the other one with the lantern.
I can carry the lantern if you want.
Are you sure?
Is it really big?
It's like a lantern.
So it'll be big for her.
So it'll be big for you! It'll be like one of those giant lanterns for you.
I can try.
Tira, is she able to carry the lantern?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay. Though it probably looks like a little kid holding a lantern.
Those big ones that you put out for parties.
You make your way back to the intersection where you came and took a left. The straight ahead of you now is where you had smelled the deep, dark dank, Atreus, and to the right is the way out.
Can you smell still which way he went? That's not a rude question, is it? I'm sorry.
I might not be able to. Hold on, let me check. I'm going to double check that because I don't remember if shifters get any sort of bonus to that.
But I wasn't sure.
No, I don't. But pork pie does. I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of information on this page. No, it doesn't say he gets any bonuses to scent, so I'm gonna guess no. I really don't smell anything. Though I remember that way smelled dank and awful.
I guess we just head out then.
Making your way out of the Crone's Keep, you are met by the one forgotten that is left. He is covered in wounds and is weary. But as soon as he sees you, he's like, we must hurry. More Black Talons will be coming.
Okay, and quickly before we leave, I'm going to do Prayer of Healing one more time.
Okay.
And up to 6 of us, so I will include him, get 13 points back.
Okay.
Thank
it helps,
you.
if it helps anybody further, Kalira does not need healing.
Winter's looking
Yeah,
better,
Trace
but not
is at full
100%.
still.
Yeah, I'm not at 100 either, but that's a hell of a lot better than I was. That took a lot out of me. I still have magic, but it's gonna be weaker.
So what are y'all doing?
I'm gonna give a cure wounds to both the Forgotten and to Winter.
Okay.
Not great. 8 points to each of them.
Is Kalira able to tell, looking at Tiami, that she's hurt?
Yeah, it's visible.
Kalira will put her hand on her friend's leg.
Do you mind if I help?
That would be appreciated. Thank you.
She'll kind of hug Tiami's leg and give her 13 points of healing.
Awesome. Thank you. Tiami's gonna kind of awkwardly hug her back. Like, they haven't been in a huggy relationship, but she's feeling emotionally wrought right now.
Kalira,
Uh-oh.
at this point, you will hear a voice in your head. The voice of Physic. Kalira Fizzwindleman, where are you? I told you to get home.
You all will... Well, you can't hear his voice. You will all see her kind of cringe and shrink slightly.
Long story, but we saved the queen, but we kind of messed up too.
Several minutes will pass, and then you will hear the voice again. I will meet you at the castle. You have a lot of explaining to do.
I understand. I'm sorry, but I had to.
And she knows
Tiami's-
she can reply telepathically, but she says it out loud.
Tiami's gonna look at the Forgotten and say, we have slickbacks. I'm not sure if you have a mode of transportation to get Mother back.
We do not. We travel by hoof.
Then we should head back to our campsite. Hopefully they're still there.
We must hurry.
That's still a couple of hours away, so.
Beaten, battered, bruised, unsure of what exactly has transpired. The Queen will remain silent through the trek through the forest. Will refuse to answer any questions or respond to any conversation. You will find your way to the Slickbacks. Do you wish to do anything in the camp before you return to the Teledegarios?
I'm gonna make sure all signs of us being there, like we're gonna try to minimize the fact that we were there.
Give me a survival check.
Winter will help.
You may do it with advantage.
Kalira's just desperately trying to keep up with everybody.
I have a 15.
You feel that you've done a good job.
That's the best I can do in the dark. Well,
Atreus will offer Kalira a piggyback ride.
She'll take it. She's so much tinier than everybody.
Gonna double up with Mother. Is someone able to double up with the Forgotten?
Yeah, I guess Winter will.
Thank you. I don't think putting him with NPC sure is
Sure
the
is.
best idea.
And I'm sure Kalir is riding with Atreus again.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll do a piggyback ride, do a slicky back ride.
And you all will make it back to the Port Hope. From Port Hope, you will take an airship to Castle Flamesong, there in the King's Steps. The entire time, Duuna will remain silent. Upon arrival, Duuna will separate from you all, refusing to answer any questions.
Are you sure you don't want me to go with you, Mother?
She will simply shake her head and walk away. You all will be giving a set of sweets there in the castle. Tiami, you will have your own accommodations, of course. And there's a Luna. What do y'all wish to do? You're in your suites.
Tammy's gonna cuddle up with Casimir and just kind of break down because she's alone.
Winter will take a bath.
Was Kalira's dad there to meet her, or... All right. And we're each in our own individual room. Kalira's probably going to draw a bath and sit in the tub and cry.
Atreus?
Atreus cleans himself up. He's not going to take like a bath or anything. He's only going to wash himself and get clean, and then he's going to go knock on Kalira's door.
Who's there?
It's me, Bitey.
Okay.
She'll kind of open the door. She's wrapped in her towel.
Hey, you seem kind of upset after you talked into your rock, and I thought maybe you'd want some company or something.
Sure.
She'll open the door a little more, let him come in.
He goes in.
She'll go over and kind of climb up onto a chair or a couch or something and sit.
Did I interrupt your bath? I'm sorry if I can come back later or.
No, it's all right.
You want to talk about it, or you want to talk about something else?
My dads have never let me go anywhere by myself. I always just thought it was because I was their baby girl, but I'm starting to wonder if they knew something before. I keep thinking about when we talked to Dad out in Port Hope. And the more I replay the conversation in my head, at one point, you all were telling him about the prophecy, and he said, if we're talking about what I think we're talking about. And then, when I was trying to tell him that I could do this, he said, I told Tannen this day would come. I think they knew and they never told me. And now they want me to come home. Even after all this, they still don't think I can do it.
Well, are they prophets or something?
Well, Doug kinda has
Look,
Some
so
ability.
like, the queen knew the crown was important. They knew about the Evernight and the stones. They just didn't tell anybody else about it. And now they're freaking out because they're out in the world and they no longer control it. And if one of your dads is like got a little prophecy or read a prophecy or something and thought it was about you and they've been trying to keep you away from it all this time, that would kind of explain things, I guess.
I mean, Don knows a little bit about prophecy. He's actually kind of good at it, but he's allergic to it too, so it makes him really sick.
That's weird.
It's a little complicated.
Is it true that they don't?
My brothers were created 4 years before me. My dad's tried again, but I was the only one that they were able to make the second time. So I just thought it was because I was the baby. Even with this last trip. I mean, they didn't go with me this time, but I had guards on the Valkyrie on the way out, and when I arrived at the school in Glandamere, they were supposed to provide security. I kinda sorta snuck out to go to the Harvest Gala.
So, like, yeah, I guess maybe they thought that, like, if they kept you away from it, then the prophecy wouldn't come true, and then the world and, by extension, you directly would not be in danger. I mean, I kind of get it, but, like, can't fuck with fate that way, right?
I don't know. I don't think so, but at the same time, they're my dads, and they love me, and I can't blame them for trying. But I do wish they'd told me.
It
I
should
feel
be your
so-
choice.
And I just feel so unprepared. I mean, the only fighting I've ever done is arguing with my brothers and, making them slip on grease in the hallway. But this is so scary. I think that's really what it comes down to, is I'm just scared.
Hey, it's okay to be scared. I've been through some shit. More than most of you. He unconsciously glances down at his right hand. But still here. I think things can be better. I think there are ways that we can make everyone safer, make things better. I want to find those. I want to find the means to do it. But it's scary, yeah. Sometimes bad things are going to happen to you. What are you going to do? Hide under a rock?
She's gonna, without really thinking about it, kind of reach out and touch the back of his metal hand.
I'm not afraid of bad things happening to me. I'm afraid of bad things happening to the people I care about.
Well, that's why we got to stop this Lucasius guy, right? Luke Cronus, Luke. Where the fuck his name is? Yeah, that guy. Dickbag.
Her Majesty said we're not strong enough yet. And she clearly knows more than we do about this.
I think that's the problem. People know more about this than we do, but they're not telling anybody. People knew. If the other people that are on the same sort of quest bullshit we're on knew about the Evernight, do you think they'd have lost it?
I hope not.
If we knew how important that crown was, do you think we would have let it go?
I don't know.
Because secrets were kept, now the entire world's in danger.
I have a bad feeling that even without that crown, Lucius being loose put the world in danger.
Right, but if people had known who Lucius was and what the Evernight was, I think we wouldn't be in this problem in the first place.
She'll just kind of nod.
Important things are getting forgotten or being hoarded by the people who know them and don't want anyone else to. We need to fix that.
My dad is going to be here tomorrow. He wants me to come home.
Do you want to go home?
Part of me does, but the bigger part of me knows that I have to do this.
Then, pardon my French, but fuck what your dad wants. And hey, I'll do my best to not let anything happen to you.
I don't know how much help I can really be, but I'll try to keep you all safe too.
Hey, you've been plenty of help so far.
Before we leave the city, I need to go shopping. I need some things. You know, just the basic things any girl needs. Supplies for healing potions, blasting powder, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can round that up. Girl stuff. Right.
Mm-hmm. I really like making things that explode.
And I like that you like that. And hey, for what it's worth, there's nobody I'd rather ride slick back with.
Thanks. I know it's getting late. We should probably get some rest.
Probably.
Do you want to stay? Or do you want to go back to your room?
I don't mind staying.
She's just going to kind of cuddle up next to him there on the couch.
I order pork pie to stay outside the door and keep watch.
Okay. Tiami, anything else to do?
Yeah. When she's done crying, she's going to call the servants
Okay.
and try to find out where her father is. If he's not comforting her mother, she's going to go to him.
He is with the queen. He has sent a royal summons that you were to meet them in the morning at the 9th bell. All of you.
Can you leave a message for him that I'd like to meet him alone first?
Of course.
And then she's going to take a bath and go to bed.
All right. What's Winter doing?
After she's done with her bath, she's gonna order room service, eat it, and
Okay.
then go to bed.
All right. Y'all can take a long rest.
Yay!
In the morning, Tiami, there will be a rap up on your door.
Enter.
Your father will enter. You wanted to see me.
She's going to run up to him and do one of those tackle hugs that little kids do. And just, like, hold him and start crying in his shoulder.
He will wrap his arms around you, a hand stroking your hair. Shh, shh. It's okay, child. It's okay.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I messed up, but it was Mother. What was I to do?
It's okay. Things have been kept from the light of day. Things have been forgotten that should not have been forgotten. It's on the heads of us all, not just you.
When Hesnu called me and told me that I should seek knowledge, I didn't expect so much to be hidden or forgotten.
That is the way of the world. That is the way of progress. Things that are supposed to be remembered become fairy tale and folklore and then are simply disregarded.
I don't know what to do. It seems like every choice we make is the wrong choice.
You're not making the wrong choice, child. You're making a choice. The only wrong choice is not to make a choice.
I want, a part of me wants to forget the whole spirit quest and just come back and be the shallow princess that everyone expects. But I know in my heart that this is the path for me, that this is my destiny. I can't let the world fall to ruin. How can I ever take the reins and do what's best for our people if I let the world burn?
You have grown so much in such a short time, my child. I'm proud of you. Let me tell you, once upon a time, I was just a foolhardy individual. I did not think before I leapt. It was the adventures that I went on that forever forged me, forever changed me. You cannot see the world for what it is and not be changed.
Can you do me 2 favors?
If it was within my power, you know I would do anything for you, my child.
The first is Wilhelm. He helped us when he didn't need to, and he had no reason to, other than a good story. Please make sure that he is thanked and rewarded.
It will be done.
And the second is a little more difficult. Can you intercede with Kalira's fathers? I can't do this without them. I can't do this without my friends, and they are pressuring her to go home, and she's part of this destiny. She has to go with us.
That is beyond my power.
You're the king. It is not beyond your power.
Giving this situation, it is. It will be up to Kalira's fathers and Kalira to sort out what lies before them.
You can't apply a little pressure? And then she's gonna give him the little girl look where she smiles at him and kind of blinks at him. Please, Daddy.
I will put in a good word for Kalira with the fathers, but that is as far as I go.
That's all I can ask. And then she's gonna hug him again.
He will hug you extra tight, holding you. It is a hug that says that he is afraid of losing his child, but at the same time, he must let his child go.
I hope Mother isn't mad at me. I didn't know about the stone.
It is all right. Everything will be explained. I will see you in an hour. He will kiss the top of your head.
Can you send the servants? An hour is a short time to get ready, sir.
Of course.
Thank you.
And he will leave. Winter, there will be a knock on your door.
She's not getting out of bed. I mean, the door's not locked, but she's not getting out of bed.
It will come again.
Who the fuck is it?
Begging your pardon, ma'am. I have a summons for you for the king.
Ugh. Fine.
He wishes you to meet him in the throne room at the ninth bell.
Uh-huh.
There'll be a knock on Kalira's door.
Huh? Oh, who is it?
I have a summons for you, milady, from the king. He wishes to see you at the ninth bell.
Okay.
What fucking bell is it now?
The 8th.
Thank you.
I guess I should put clothes on.
When the
Yeah.
servants arrive for Tiami, she's gonna put them in a flurry of action. I need maids to go to all of my party's rooms. I need to make sure that they have anything they need, and please bring them something to break their fast. An hour is not much time at all to get ready. And not for a royal summons.
And these things are done.
And then she's going to take at least 3 people to help her primp and get ready.
For the record, when the maids show up at Claire's room, Atreus quickly grabs something to throw on, but it's a halfling-sized bathrobe, and it doesn't work.
Where'd the bathroom come from?
It was in the room. They stocked these
We
things, right?
prepared it for you.
Fair.
Winter is mostly uncooperative with being not as much of a morning person, and the bed is very comfy. But she doesn't like people fussing about her, so she's just kind of like, I can get dressed by myself, fuck off.
And they rightly fuck off as ordered. The ninth bell will come. Assembled in the throne room will be Tarios Frostmane, king of Taladegarios. Duuna Frostmane, queen of Taladegarios. Physic, Kalira's father. And an individual that Tiami and Kalira would know as Alcasia, Alcasiha, the head librarian of the Flamesong Institute. Duuna will speak. Thank you for coming. There is much to discuss and a little time to do it in. But before we discuss anything, there's something that you must know. And that is the story of Vashka, of Lucius, the Evernight, and the Soulstones. The librarian will step forward, clearing his throat. Yes. You see, 300 years ago, there was a group of individuals that encountered Vashka and Lucius. They were known as the heroes of the Sword of Hope. They discovered the truth about Vashka. Vashka was a beautiful goddess that roamed the heavens and blessed the land. But power corrupts, and she became corrupted, feeding on death, hate, war. The world was plunged into darkness for 1,000 years. The other gods came together and imprisoned her. But what they did not know is that Vashka had taken a mate, a demigod by the name of Lucius. Millennia passed, and Lucius waited patiently until the day of the heroes of the Sword of Hope. He found a way to free Vashka. The heroes of the Sword of Hope. They were able to, with the help of Tristan Stormbringer, imprison Vashka. And they each gave a part of themselves creating the Soul Stones. 2 of the stones were destroyed before Lucius was imprisoned, leaving 6 stones remaining. These 6 stones were given to the heads of the land, that a ceremony would take place, forever locking Vashka away. But greed is a powerful seduction. It is beyond comprehension at times. It started with Arabane. He would not relinquish his stone, and so the others would not as well. Feeling that the Evernight was sufficient to hold Vashka, as they had not escaped, it was supposedly placed in the Weresif. However, someone betrayed mankind and placed it with Lucius and keep Gregor Garian, where the box of transmutation should have been. I have been in communication with Lady Bianca. The box of transmutation was simply a key. We do not know where that key is now. We can only hope that Lucius does not get his hands on it. Yes.
The Black Talons have it?
Oh. That is not good, but I digress at the moment. You see, we felt in the Minotaur Kingdom that if we kept the stone hidden in plain sight, it was asleep and could not be awakened, that it would be safe. So it was mounted into the crown of the queen. Speaking with Duuna, it seems that the ritual was performed and the stone was awakened. Physic will step forward. The small gnome artificer wringing his hands in worry. You see, there was a prophecy passed down by, well, it would be your great grandmother, Kalira, Afflicionata Madrielin, one of the Sword of Hope heroes.
Wait. How come I haven't heard of her before?
Because things have been forgotten. And when the prophecy was brought forth, well, the prophecy speaks of her bloodline would bring forth Vashka once more. And that the bloodline of the ones that came before would help. I point at you, Atreus. You're one of those.
What?
You're a shifter. They are oddities, forgive the word. They are those that are different. Their difference comes from the blood that is within them. Shifters, changelings, wraiths, vampires. These carry the blood of those that came before. There are other heroes out there, or descendants of the heroes. Dragonborn, we think. Regardless, they are generational children that, well, The way to open the Evernight is to sacrifice the blood of the ancients, the blood of the heroes, under a harvest moon. Lord Hindelmeyer, his gala was a ruse. It was to bring those people there that could be sacrificed, but not everyone attended. Lady Bianca discovered this puzzle and thus set in motion the ruse to frame Kalira for breaking into the Weirsiv. Needing the truth of the matter to be revealed outside of the Court of Circles, you all were tasked with finding the box, thus uncovering the plot of the boxes being switched. I know this may not make much sense. I don't have all the answers. All I know is that you 5, your lots were cast long ago. We did not want this to befall you, Kalira, so we thought we could protect you from it.
I had
We
a
did not-
feeling you knew.
We did not expect you to sneak out and go to Hindelmeyer's party. We will discuss that at a later date.
I had a feeling you knew because of some of the things you said at the docks. I've kind of developed Daw's talent for remembering things people say and things I read.
You remind me a lot of him right now.
Okay, but like, here's what I don't get. If they need us for sacrifices,
Not
why'd they try to blow up our carriage?
It was the Harvest Moon.
except they had
Shit.
the wrong ones of us, it sounds like.
They didn't know.
And
We have
you,
guard. Go ahead.
you said there's a dragonborn. Bianca said to look for elf dragonborn. I wonder if he's with the other group? And if
I
they're
didn't
the
know.
ones you need. Oh, you know, this would have been a lot simpler if she was just honest with us.
It kind of
The
sounds
night-
like. Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It kind of sounds like some of us are the descendants, and some of them are descendants too. A little mix of both.
And some of us are the sacrifices.
Yeah. From what Daw and the librarian were saying, the descendants are the ones supposed to be sacrificed.
And that's you two. And she points to Kalira and Atreus.
Mm-hmm.
Atreus
There
again unconsciously looks down at his right hand and then looks back up. They've tried sacrificing me before. It didn't take. I ain't letting that shit happen again.
I appreciate that spirit. Because you see, there is 2 parts to this prophecy. There are the ones that can open the box. They're the ones that can destroy Vashka and Lucius.
But Mother said we're not strong enough to destroy Lucius.
You're not strong enough yet, child, but the road before you is long. Do you think you were called from the goddess for no reason?
We have just under a year to do this. So we just missed the harvest moon.
Kalira's other father and I were not very strong once upon a time. I was a very timid, cowardly individual. The trials and tribulations that you face will harden you, will sharpen you. Because the three of you, we will motion to Shariz, Winter, Tiami. You are the hammer. Atreus and Kalira are the anvil, if you understand.
What?
You're the ones to destroy.
The hammers don't destroy anvils.
But they can forge and shape the metal. Too many strikes and the metal breaks.
Wait, so we put Vashka and Lucius between us and we just bash them against those two?
Metaphorically speaking, yes.
Not to sound dumb, but just to clarify, can you say it non-metaphorically and a little more straightforward?
Very well. You, Atreus, and the others that are called will be the ones to release Vashka. You will find the way to open the Evernight without costing your life. And Tiami, Shariz, Winter, and the others of the other party will be the ones to destroy Vashka.
But I thought we didn't want to let Vashka out. I thought we wanted to find the stones and lock the box.
No. You need to find the stones to absorb their power. Vashka has to be destroyed.
If they couldn't do it before, what makes you think we can do it now?
Faith.
Yeah, but like, don't we have to get sacrificed to let her out?
You'll find a way. The prophecy says you will.
Right.
So I think a more apt metaphor is they're the key and we're the sword.
That works. Nervously, physical, eat a piece of cheese.
So if we're the
Cheese.
keymaster, then where's the gatekeepers?
We do not know. We lost track of them.
Let me rephrase my question. If you knew about one stone in the crown, do you know about others?
We know where the next one is, yes.
Cool. Do you have an airship with, a captain that's actually going to obey us and not protocol this time that we can take or something?
We would have a captain that can take you part the way. They will remain loyal to the crown and protocol.
I'm not sleeping with any more captains.
What?
Don't worry about it.
In the Ragnakarn Mountains, there is a keep. A Death Knight once lived there. There is where the next stone is.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? No, Death Knights aren't real, right?
They're very real.
Oh, hey, I might get to see my aunt.
Your aunt's a death knight?
No, the mountains.
Oh, okay.
Your aunt's a mountain?
She can be. Sorry.
All right, so I guess we're getting on a ship.
First thing? Can we supply up? And Daddy, can I have better armor?
You can supply up.
So no better armor?
We will see what we can do about armor. We will
Hey,
see
can I
what we
get a
can
piece
do
of that
about
too?
for all of you. Because the voyage that you set up on will forever change you. It may break you. It may even destroy you. But with Lucius having one of the stones, we can no longer protect you.
Does this mean you're going to stop asking me to come home?
I have no choice.
When I was little, you always fussed at me that the right path isn't always the easy or the fun one. I didn't always get it then, but I do now. And I'm going to do my best. We all will.
He will move to hug you, kiss your cheek. Tears threatening to spill from his eyes. As he is
her dad.
forced, as he is forced to let his daughter travel out into the world into possible damnation.
Yeah, as soon as he moves to hug her, she will straight up tear up.
So there it is. The truth that is known. Maybe it's fully intact. Maybe it's embellished. Time has a way of changing what is fact in fiction. The road before you at least has a point to travel towards. But uncovering the truth, that will be something that you have to do the hard way. As you find out that you're on a course due to bloodlines. And this is where we pause for the evening.
Hey, he said the title in the thing.
Clear was going to ask if there was any way they could get a written copy of the prophecy and stuff to reference.
Sure. Oh, all right, guys. I hope you had fun.
Despite you trying to kill my mother, yes.
I wasn't trying to kill anybody. I just gave you a choice to make.
Oh yeah, drop her in the void. No big deal.
If I was trying to kill her, she'd be dead. I want to say thank you to all of those that joined. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, riding along with our story. Again, thank you, my players. I couldn't do this without you. You make the table magical. Let's go ahead and remind people who we are, where they can find us, and let's get the hell out of here.
Hi everyone, I am Alice, and I was the voice of Winter, and you can find me on Twitter at Captain Cupcake.
Hi everybody, I'm Christina, and I was the voice of Tiami Frostmane, and you can find me on Twitter at TMOrskaskula.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley. I was the voice of Kalira tonight, and you can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
You're muted.
Lock.
Hi, gamers. I'm muted.
I'm muted. I'm Alice.
And I'm Locke Clark. I'm Locke Clark, and you can find me when I'm not here playing Atreus. You can find me on the Book of Faces and Twitter pages at Locke Unruly. That's Locke with an H.
And I'm Tyr the DM. I'm the world's okayest DM. And you can find me on Twitter at Tyr_the_DM. Remember, guys, that times get difficult. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to let people help you. It's okay to let people love you when things are dark and difficult. Bask in their love and their strength until you can be that love and strength for someone else. Remember that love and inclusion, these are the torches that light the path to a better tomorrow. Come join us and be torchbearers. And remember, until next time, live a life to make yourself proud. We love you guys.